Hi, yeah, I'm just doing a quick upgrade of a FLEISCHMANN ICE T, which is a tilting train. It's quite hard to get hold of this model, but that's what the body looks like. When you take the body shell off, obviously you've got to be very careful for the lighting. Lenses don't get damaged when you take them off. You can pop those off very carefully if you want to add an extra driver in at the other end. The driving cab comes with one driver, but the opposite end doesn't. I've added a driver at the opposite end of the dummy car. Now, to get this body shell off, you've got to pull off a specially dedicated bogie, which looks like that. And when you pull that off, you come to a big screw. That unscrews on the back, and it screws into this plastic shaft here. And then when you do that, you've got to carefully take out the small screw there, which attaches to the pantograph, which is actually a working item, so you've got to be careful you don't damage that. You pull the pantograph off, and eventually the body just lifts off. You've got to do that process upside down, so I recommend using something like that so you don't damage the top end of the drive car. Some detailed parts on it. You've got to be very careful not to damage the items on it. And then you get access to the car. At the moment it's on a rolling road. Back bogey's off, so it's propped up using something else there. There's a lock sound, v3.5 with an oblong speaker there. I'm going to put I'll probably put a bass reflex speaker on this one as well, because it's got a space. And there's your traditional old style FLEISCHMANN motor, which are still very, very good motors. And it's got an LED board on this for the lights, which you can change in direction to the maintenance free. But to have these working correctly, you have to install a DCC 8-pin socket with the wires towards the motor, which means cutting out a small piece of the blue plastic off the seated area, which you can't see when the cover's on. I have to cut a piece out like that, so it'll drop in, and it fits just snugly, very, very snugly, next to the resistors for the LED lighting. And you can adjust the lighting to be less bright if you want. There's a little switch on the circuit board for the LED lighting. You just flick it up, flick it across, and you get a lower brightness level. If you don't want to program it, you can drop the lighting level down using that little switch on board, which is pretty cool. Fire it up. Everything's working fine now. I just stopped it there. But yeah, I'm just going to program a few more additional settings using the ESU programmer. Because at the moment I'm just using the FLEISCHMANN Lock Boss programming software that's built in on that, which is very good, and that just logs into the secondary programming track, which is there, and I've got my narrow gauge programming track there as well. So that's what I've been doing. That's the program, that's the project I've been doing at the moment. I'm just going to slot that back on roughly, and that's what it looks like, the LED lighting, which does look very good on this model. Very good. Your driver on board. So I'll